Comping the vocal lyric sheet. We talked about this a little bit before in my toolkit for producers, having the lyric sheet. Now, what I'm trying to make sure that you understand is that I want on a lyric sheet every word that is sung. So I don't want it to go verse, chorus, verse, repeat chorus, because I am going to be using lyrics, performances from previous choruses and or words that I can duplicate. So I need all of them to have access to them. So that's why I would do a request the lyric sheet has everything that is sung, no repeats. That said, we look at the screen, we can see on the top we have 3 vocal performances. So that's like a verse, chorus, whatever it may be. We don't have to listen to it. The bottom is a comp. So that, as you can see, all the edits. So what we did was we used this as a map, and we went from here and pulled down lyrics that we liked, performances that we liked from these 3, and comped them into this. Also, throw in there, which you can't see right here, but what we will do then is we will listen to each chorus, which 9 times out of 10 they're identical performances. We'll pick the best one, so it will have what we call a star, the star chorus, or a star turnaround, or a star phrase. We add that terminology to it. That means that it is something that's going to be repeated over and over again in the song. This can apply to anything. It usually doesn't apply to, edited bass or kick drums or drums, but it will apply to repeated parts in the song. That said, we take the 3 vocal performances, comp them down to 1 vocal performance, then go through the 1 vocal performance and find lyrics that are repeated and decide if we want to fly them, so that when we get to the first chorus it's the same as the second chorus, it's the same as the third chorus. Now, it doesn't have to be done that way, but in modern recording, and when you're putting your music out there and you are up against other people that are trying to vie for the entertainment dollar with their music, that's what they're doing. So depending on the style of music you're doing, you want to be as competitive as possible. You can also be in roots rock and blues and jazz and other forms of music that maybe are looser, and the vocal performances are a little bit looser. You use your own discretion, but pretty much for popular songwriting and even somewhat Americana, definitely country music these days, definitely pop rock, any high dollar music, any music trying to make a high dollar, this is what they're doing to the vocal. They're flying the star verses, star choruses after they've comped the vocal. That's why we want every lyric that's to be sung printed on the lyric sheet, so that we have a roadmap. That's comping the vocal.